Braun. It was reported. His son had his press conference, Dalton Connect, yesterday. Cool moment. Walked out, saw his son have a press conference.
Did anybody ask Dalton Connect a question? I never saw any Dalton Connect sound bites.
I saw one answer of Dalton Connect, and the one question he was asked was, why did you choose number 4? And it was actually a pretty funny answer because he said, well, I think he was 3 in college. Yeah. And he said, Anthony Davis wears number 3, so I'm not getting that. And he made a joke about Connect 4, so he's number 4.
Wasn't Byron Scott number 4?
Yes.
He's not in the Laker.
No.
He wasn't enough of a Hall of Fame Laker guy? They won some titles.
There's a pretty high standard to get your number retired with the Lakers.
The Lakers have like a million numbers up there.
Well, they've been around for a while.
Okay. They got a lot of good players over the years. All right. I'll look up Lakers retired numbers.
Well, the intel was that Braun was going to take a pay cut to help them get a mid-level, a full mid-level. They whiffed on Clay, and Braun said, to hell with that pay cut, 2 years, 104. So he'll make 50, what would that be? I'm really bad at math
50
right
million,
now.
basically.
52?
Yeah.
$52 million per year. It is a year-to-year thing. He's going back to the year-to-year thing, and I was really upset, Dirt, because the show before us, the lead host, is his name Evan Cohen?
I believe so.
He stole my take, damn it.
What's your take on LeBron's extension?
Well,
or re-signing?
My takeaway, as soon as I saw that it was a 1+1, is that this is a last year with the Lakers, play with my son thing, and then I might make one more go at getting the 5th ring, jump on a good situation, be really beneficial to that team.
Lakers are just stuck with Bronny.
And finish. Well, they guaranteed his contract.
Yes, they did.
But that was kind of my takeaway is, if he adds one, even if he's not the finals MVP, a 5th ring on that resume is going to look mighty tasty in the GOAT conversation.
Well, and it would be another ring with 4 different franchises.
Yeah.
So he won one with LA, won one with Cleveland, won one with Miami. And I'm sure there's somebody that's done that historically, probably not as one of the best players on the team, maybe a role player that has bounced around and won titles of 4 different teams, historically speaking. But yeah, I wouldn't be surprised by that. I would also argue he probably should have, over the last 7 years, just been signing 1-year deals every year because he's going to be able to max out. He's incredibly durable. I know you want the security financially, but let's not sit here and act like LeBron is struggling. If I were him over the last 7 years, I would have just said, give me a 1-year deal. 1-year deal, and then we'll see where we're at next year. Okay, I'll resign. 1 more year at $50 million, 1 more year at $50 million if I want to stick around.
I think it's easier said than done in your spot.
Much easier said than done, but I also don't think he's struggling for money.
No.
But yeah, I wouldn't be surprised at all if he gave it one more chance. You get a chance to play with Bronny this year, see where you go after that. I did enjoy all the jokes about so much for a pay cut because that was all over the place. But the Lakers can't do anything. They haven't made any moves. They haven't really added anybody. He said he was going to do one if they signed Clay. He would take a cheaper deal. They didn't get Clay, so screw you. I'm taking every penny that you owe me.
Pelinka basically said out loud, and we'll get to stinking it up at some point. Pelinka basically said the quiet part loudly of, second apron. And I believe with this deal, this puts them just a little over the second apron. So we'll see what happens here. Thought I saw that before the show. We're screwed. And he didn't say this, but my takeaway is I'm not a very good GM.
No, and we don't have a good owner.
Yeah.
Have fun.
Lakers are going to be fighting again. That 7-8 spot in the West.
They'll be in the play-in against Golden State. Buddy Hield will hit a dagger 3 and eliminate him in the play-in situation.
And that's if AD stays as healthy as he did and LeBron stays as healthy as he did.
Right, which is not a guarantee this year.
Yeah.
No number 4, by the way, retired. I looked up their retired numbers. 8, 24, obviously. 13 for Wilt. Pau Gasol's numbers retired, 16. Elgin Baylor, 22.
So, Swag, Pau Gasol as a Laker is retirable, but Byron Scott not. And I'm not saying Pau wasn't better than Byron. He definitely was.
Yeah, did he ever win an MVP?
No.
I don't believe.
Or a finals MVP?
No, he should have won it in their second title when they beat Boston.
I thought you either had to win an regular season MVP or a finals MVP.
He did neither. Kobe won both of them when they were together, and he never won a league MVP.
Yeah, and then you got Gail Goodrich back in Swag's day.
I'm not saying Byron Scott should be retired. Pau Gasol is retired. I'm surprised Byron Scott isn't.
Did they retire? Is James Worthy's number retired?
Yeah, you got Magic, Kareem, Shaq, obviously, Worthy, 42, Jerry West, obviously, Jamal Wilkes, and then George Mikan. So,
Mikan is...
Well, that
99.
was back in the Minneapolis Lakers days.
I know. It's a number 99, too. I don't think there's anybody clamoring for number 99, but those are the Lakers' retired jerseys.
Yeah, I'm going to give you a hot Laker take. Byron Scott should have a retired jersey.
I think the argument would be where did he rank on those Laker teams? Like, what number player was he?
I mean, he wasn't 1 or 2, but he was
was
probably
the-
their best perimeter defender.
I know. I'm just
That
saying,
was
like,
Michael Cooper.
Well,
see,
debatable.
that's like if you're going Pau Gasol, I see the argument, but he was. I mean, that was a 1A 1B kind of honestly. That Pau was awesome in those finals.
He
was
should have won the one against
yes,
the Celtics.
He
I
was
thought.
very good.
Yeah, he was.
He wasn't just it wasn't Robert Horry. He's not just knocking down a big late three.
I was friends with Byron Scott's nephew growing up.
Nice.
Lived in Northeast Portland, Little League. He had a family photo of Byron Scott in his house, and I went, "Is this Byron
Is that
Scott?"
Byron Scott. I know that guy.
And he goes, "Yeah, it's my uncle."
Oh,
Ended up getting into a lot of trouble.
that's
and
too bad.
I hope his life isn't still the same.
Well,
but
shout out to Byron Scott's nephew. Hopefully he's doing okay.